Intermittent fasting can be a really great tool to help prevent holiday weight gain, but a lot of people aren't using it the right way to actually see those results. And in fact, even end up gaining weight throughout the holidays, even while using intermittent fasting. So today I'm sharing how you can still enjoy the holidays and prevent holiday weight gain with intermittent fasting the right way with these 5 really easy tips. My name's Autumn. I'm a certified clinical nutritionist with my master's in nutrition human performance. I talk a lot about intermittent fasting on this channel, so if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Okay, the first intermittent fasting tip to help prevent holiday weight gain is to not fall into the intermittent fasting trap. This is something that pretty much every person who is new to intermittent fasting can fall into. And that's believing that you can eat whatever you want during your eating window and still lose weight because you're intermittent fasting. And the same, if not doubly, goes during the holidays. Now, one of the main reasons why intermittent fasting is such a great tool to help achieve a weight loss goal is because it helps to naturally dip down our storing hormone insulin during the fast, which means it can turn on fat burning during the fast. Now, the intermittent fasting trap causes people to fast and then break their fast and eat throughout their eating window foods that are rich in insulin spiking foods like bagels, toast, cereal, very sugary drinks, all these really starchy or sugary foods that really spike the storing hormone insulin and then shift the body into that state of fat storing instead. So ultimately, although you might be getting some benefit during the intermittent fast, a lot of that ends up getting reversed from what is eating during the eating window. But especially when you use intermittent fasting the right way and you use these remaining 4 tips, you can still actually enjoy some of those holiday treats and not gain weight during the holidays, which leads me to the second intermittent fasting tip, and that's to add about 20 to 30 minutes of some type of exercise specifically during the fast. If you're able to do it during the fast, that's ideal, but if not, you can still do it during the eating window as well. By exercising during the fast, whether it be a walk or a strength training program or whatever it is that you prefer, you're doubling down on the fat burning perks of the naturally lower insulin level during the fast, as well as the increased growth hormone, which is muscle protective and helps the body to burn fat as fuel. But on top of that, most of the holiday treats are really sugary. So if you're able to add some type of exercise, even if it's just a 20 to 30 minute walk, it helps to absorb that excess sugar, which then makes it so the body doesn't have to release as much of that storing hormone insulin, and you're just doubling down on those benefits of intermittent fasting. I've shared in the past on how you can use intermittent fasting with exercise. I'll have that linked right up here. The third intermittent fasting tip is to just not have your treat at break fast. So whether that be like the holiday cookies or the pumpkin pie or whatever it might be, just don't have it as your first meal. If you can break your fast with something that is rich in protein, fat, and fiber, this helps to start your day off in a more satiated state, which means that you're less likely to crave as much of those treats later in the day, so you can be satisfied with less of the treats. But it also helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels so that you don't get as big of an insulin spike. I have a really great no-grain oatmeal recipe that's rich in protein, fat, and fiber to really help boost satiety and prevent a lot of those cravings. Highly recommend you guys check it out. Over 100,000 of you guys are loving it. You can check that video out right here for the free recipe. Okay, the fourth holiday intermittent fasting tip is to keep alcohol during the eating window. Alcohol breaks the fast, so obviously you can't have it during the fast, otherwise you're not intermittent fasting. But if you can also have alcohol during the eating window, it likely inherently means you're not having it right before bed. And having alcohol right before bed can cause really low quality sleep, which not only will leave you feeling tired the next day, but can also increase insulin resistance the very next day. And the more insulin resistant the body is, the harder it is to tap back into fat burning. So just by making sure you have alcohol during the eating window and not right before bed, you can also still then enjoy the holiday drink, but not have it as drastically impair your results. And as a side note, if you're able to stick with the zero sugar options, that would be best. I typically recommend sticking with zero sugar wines. I really like the company Dry Farm wine. I'll have them linked down description below. They have about 0 grams of sugar per entire bottle of wine. So if you're going to have alcohol, that's one of my preferred methods. Okay, the fifth holiday tip that you can use with intermittent fasting is to just eat your protein before the treat. So this is during the eating window portion, but this is insane how effective it is. So like, let's say it's Thanksgiving or it's Christmas dinner. If you eat the turkey or the ham before you have the pumpkin pie or before you have the bread rolls, this helps your weight loss goals in 2 really big ways. First of all, it lowers the blood sugar response from that treat. So instead of getting this really big big spike in blood sugar levels if you were to have that treat before the protein, you're getting a lower spike in blood sugar levels and therefore a lower spike in insulin, making it easier to switch back into fat burning later on. Protein also raises our satiety hormone peptide YY, tells our brain we're full, we're satisfied, and therefore can also help to prevent some of those insatiable sugar cravings. That way you're going into your treat not hungry, but just looking to have that satisfaction of some type of holiday treat, which can be the biggest difference. You don't want to go into your treat super hungry, because instead of just being happy with that one slice of pie, you're going to want to eat the entire pie. And there are also actually a lot of treats you can do that aren't really actually working against your weight loss goals, but can taste like a treat. In fact, I've recently shared my really simple zero sugar hot chocolate recipe. It's amazing. Go try it out. Video right here for the free recipe. Also, if you're new to my channel and you love this science-backed information, make sure you subscribe right here. Come out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, guys, have a really amazing holiday season, and I'll see you in my next video.